First breakfast on board. What's this, Lindy?
Got some avocado toast. And we got a very good local avocado. We've got some cute little tiny eggs.
Awesome. It's a beautiful morning here in Jolly Harbour. Here's our view out the back porch. Very nice.
There's a turtle. Oh man, he like took an air and then dove. Which is good because his boat's about to.
Oh yeah. Right, so we're still kind of getting our everything back together from moving back on the boat after being gone so long. We tried to run the water maker today, went through the process to start it, and it did start on the first pull, but we didn't have any water flowing. So we tried a few different things there and couldn't figure it out. Got a trouble ticket put in with Rain Man water maker support. We're going to be conserving water for the time being because I'll be jerry canning it like the old days if we run out. What else, Lindy? What did we find else is broken?
Our anchor light is not functioning. Almost all the lights on the mast seem to not be working, so so we're gonna have to do something about that too.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go up the mast and pull the anchor light off and see what's wrong with it and fix it, or we'll have to buy another one. Shouldn't be too hard, just living on the boat, but it'll be nice to get these final things that are not working correctly back to working, and then you know, life on board will be normal, or as normal as it can be.
Zach is at the mast. It is raining pretty hard. It's pretty rainy. And the camera's not waterproof like this. So, yeah.
All right, we've spent the last 4 or so days going back and forth with our Rain Man water maker support people, trying to figure out how to get water flowing through it. And as you can hear, it's running now. We finally got it going, which is nice because I was starting to think that I was going to be making the long run into Jolly Harbour by the dinghy, you know, like every other day with jerry cans, and that was giving me jerry can nightmares from back in the day when we didn't have a water maker. But it's running now, so that's good. At the top of the mast, we found that the anchor light was broken, but when we went in to buy a replacement, we found out that our anchor light has been discontinued. So I guess we're gonna have to special order it. That's next on the agenda. I also saw that the head sail had a rip in it up top, so we're gonna need to bring the head sail down, inspect that, and probably have it repaired. But today started some high winds that are gonna last for, I don't know, most of a week, which is kind of annoying. The boat jerks around and you know, I don't know, not too bad, but something else to complain about, I guess.
But it also makes for a wet dinghy ride.
That's true. That's true. And the dinghy ride into Jolly Harbour is really long, one of the longer ones of anywhere we go. But yeah, with the high winds, we probably won't try taking the head sail off. So I don't know. We're trying to get back into cruising. I wouldn't say that Jolly Harbour is my favorite place ever. They've got like a cruiser's net here, but nobody talks on it. We not really found any like cruiser get-togethers or anything, so we haven't been able to meet anybody, which we're still trying to do. I'm sure that'd make things better, but I mean, there's only about 4 or 5 restaurants at the harbor marina and everything. None of them seem all that great, but yeah, things are breaking, super windy, and Jolly Harbour's just okay. So we're at least we're making water. But yeah, so we'll report back in on our further repairs on everything as we wait out this windy weather and just hanging out. There's a good grocery store here, so hopefully we'll get some awesome ingredients for stuff, and Lindy will give us some more yummy cooked meals. Any ideas on cooking for today, or are we going out to eat?
Well, I've got an idea if we decide to stay in, but I haven't decided if I want to actually cook tonight.
Yep, we'll see. We'll follow along as we figure it out. All right, we're done making water. This wind is insane out here. Boat keeps on heeling over. It's just nasty. Little green flash there.
Maybe so.
What's for dinner tonight?
Pork chop with mushroom gravy, mashed sweet potatoes, and steamed broccoli, and focaccia.
Ooh, sounds yummy. I'm especially excited about the focaccia. Oh, there's the strong winds continuing.
Matthew Stafford, Matthew and his wife Kelly.
Pork chop. They were watching some NFL playoffs.
Trying to figure out what
there's the focaccia.
To do just that. Have something that will have a lasting impact on a playoff game here this afternoon. We're talking about
this up.
And what was in this pan?
Broccoli.
All right. All right, dinner time. Awesome. Okay, we've moved into the mooring field in Jolly Harbour. As you can see, it's much calmer in here. It's also a lighter wind day. We went to a pizza restaurant right up here last night. It's nice not to have that long dinghy ride, but we also took the head sail off because I found that rip in it when I was up there checking on the anchor light, which the anchor light, we are also still having trouble finding a replacement for that. But we're working on getting everything fixed up and ready to set sail. The guy's gonna come by and pick up the head sail today, and we've booked 2 more nights, tonight and tomorrow night on the mooring. So we'll just be chilling out here in Jolly Harbour.
Returning to the boat here in January was a very different Antigua than when we had arrived to leave the boat for hurricane season the previous June. The anchorages, marinas, and mooring fields were now full of cruising boats, and the harbors were no longer the ghost towns that we had seen back in the summer. Still, you've heard me complain a little about this area of Jolly Harbour. It is a great place to get boat projects done, but we were excited to wrap up the projects and head to the south coast anchorages of English and Falmouth Harbor, where we had seen there was a larger area of things to do, and we'd heard there were lots of cruiser activities during the busy season. Here in Jolly Harbour, at the Marina Village, there are 5 or 6 decent restaurants with touristy prices, a number of shops, and a really good chandlery, but also one of the better grocery stores around.
So just up from the dinghy dock and those shops and restaurants is the Epicurean. Here, it's a very nice grocery store, similar to like what we'd have in the US. Okay, back aboard, we're putting away our stuff that we bought. Added to our little produce pile. We got some hamburger meat. Are we grilling those hamburgers tonight, Lindy?
I think so.
Alright, that sounds yummy. Repackaging for the freezer. Boneless, skinless chicken thighs and some pork chops. And once we get that all done, we'll drop the mooring ball and move back out to the anchorage. Alright, Lindy's releasing the mooring line. Motor's in gear, here we go. We're gonna move about a whole, I don't know, 400 yards.
Lots of pelicans here in Jolly Harbour. They're like dive bombing right in front of the boat. That was cool.
We're at the mouth of the inner harbor, and there's a bay outside that's the Jolly Harbour anchorage. All right, we've dropped the anchor down and we're settling back on it now.
We're near where we were anchored before. We came a little closer in. We were anchored right back there before. Like our spacing. Yeah, we look good.
Once we get settled, Lindy will tie the snubber on, then we'll back down on it and set the anchor. Hang out.
We got some TV queued up for Netflix.
Got the sailbag today, the anchor light's on the way. We're moving right along. All right.
I'm ready to chow down on these burgers. What do you think, Lindy? Huh?
We're at the mouth of the inner harbor, and then there's a smaller, and then there's a... Oh.